Ending hunger and food access are not theoretical for me. They're personal. I live in Oregon City with my husband Marcus and our 2 little kids. I'm a mom, first and foremost. Part of this job and part of my life is interweaving parenthood with my professional life. And that's one of the things I love about Oregon Food Bank, actually, is so many of our staff have families, they're parents, they've got little babies, they come to events with their babies. It makes for a really beautiful environment. I love Oregon. It's beautiful. I've never found a reason to leave. But it's a challenging state also to be in as a woman of color. I remember as a 5-year-old being asked, "Where are you from?" assuming that I was from another country. I realized people don't think I necessarily belong here. And that had a really huge impact on the way I saw myself. Thankfully, my parents were really connected to their roots. What I learned was that I come from 3 generations of farm workers. I find a lot of strength in their stories, especially my grandma. She cleaned rooms in Maui, and she was part of a union. When I was feeling really down one day, I said, "Grandma, did you ever win?" And she was like, "Oh my gosh, yes we did. We won more health care, we won higher wages. We just had to keep working at it." I thought, okay, if this 80-year-old can still have optimism for change, then I can too. Even my great-grandfather was a labor organizer. So I'm like, okay, it all makes sense. Like, I make sense now. One of the reasons why I joined Oregon Food Bank 3 years ago was because of our vision of providing culturally specific and nutrient-dense food for people today, and also working on policy change to address the root causes of hunger. And as president, I'm super excited to putting my own stamp and my own leadership style, but continuing the mission and the vision. About 1 in 8 Oregonians experience food insecurity right now. That's really high, 1 in 8 Oregonians. As the granddaughter and great-granddaughter of farm workers and low-wage immigrants, I find it unjust that today's farm workers and low-wage workers can barely keep food on their own table. We are, and I am, listening to people directly impacted by hunger and delivering on results that correspond to those needs. For me, it's not enough to just talk about solutions or to talk about the problem. We need to be able to advance real changes that impact people's daily lives in very concrete ways. Whether that is something like increasing the minimum wage, or ensuring that there's more affordable housing, or ensuring that people are eligible to apply for food assistance and food stamps. If we were to do and succeed in our mission, it means working ourselves out of this business. We see it as a moment to unify, to come together, to work to solve hunger, something that many of us can agree on. Despite our other differences in the world, Oregon Food Bank is here for our community.